Hey, Amo, we need a new Christmas jingle.
Do we, Leon?
We do indeed, Amo.
Don't worry, I got it covered. The Munch Punch gang is here with vids and lives aflow. Lots of love to the Munch Punch gang with a happy ho ho ho.
Chinese food, lots of booze. Tell your friends the news. Come and join the Munch Punch gang and then you're in the Christmas groove.
Hey!
Same voice. I can edit all that last bit off. Oh well, at least we tried, Amo.
Sure did, Leigh.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another mukbang with I'm and Leigh. We are the Munch Punch UK. Leigh, tell them what we have on the menu today.
For something that's been so simple, I'm whack it in the oven, a couple of little bits and pieces. This is a pain in the arse to get ready. Pizza, just a shop bought pizza, chicken thigh burgers, French fries done in a fryer.
Butter sauce.
Aim's made a butter sauce.
And baby potatoes which I like to dip fancy fries.
And some corn on the cobs as well. Here we have, guys. Sound quality, word of warning, sound quality is going to be a bit different because we usually use our microphone. We ain't today due to...
technical difficulties.
Yeah, things going up the creek. We ain't got a paddle. So we're just going to get on with this because it's getting on. Time's getting on.
Yeah. Where are these chicken thigh burgers from, Leigh?
Aldi.
Oh, you cheat.
We got Lidl. As much as I love Lidl, because it's Scandinavian for Lidl, they don't actually do as good a food, in my opinion, as Aldi. Yeah, I'll just top this pizza up, guys. That was like a 79p pizza from Lidl. I'll top it up with some mozzarella, some grated mozzarella. To give it like a bit more cheesy look.
That's going on. Coke.
Sorry.
Steady on, Leon.
How are you all doing? You are. When this goes out, I'm guessing, I don't know how many days from Christmas. About 5, 4, 3, I don't know.
2.
Sounds like some Thunderbird.
No, kind of look pale with no makeup on.
You've got makeup on, you know what I mean?
No, I was in like, no, I've got nothing on to it, a foundation.
Oh, well.
Oh, so, we have got some information. We're passing on a message to the guy in Home Bargains.
Oh, yeah. Hello, John. I forget the surname because I've not got my phone in front of me. But the other day on our Vlogmas, I posted on there that I'd been, I thought I'd been recognised from the channel. I couldn't guarantee it, but I thought I had been. And John got in touch and said, yes, it was me. I recognised you. And I said, hello. And then you ran away. So, hello, John. How you doing? If you said hello, is it you from the Munch Punch? I'd probably get more scared. But I might have actually said, yeah, it's me.
Yeah, but to be fair, you thought it was a woman you were talking to, didn't you?
I probably would have lied and said, no, not me.
Just somebody who looks similar. Say hello. And next time we're in there, John.
Yeah.
Say hello.
But if anyone asks you how you know us, don't say, oh, these two eat food on YouTube. Just say, oh, these two are, I don't know, a cracking couple, these are.
Who likes these little baby potatoes?
Met them at a swingers club in the Midlands somewhere.
Don't be stupid.
You'll never meet us in one of them clubs. Christ, no.
No.
I mean, them sticky floors and all that stuff. But we did talk about a while ago on here, on a video, because there was a documentary or something or other about swingers clubs in the UK. They put on a decent buffet by all accounts.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to eat the food though. Imagine all the people touching. Oh my goodness. Certainly wouldn't be finger food that I want.
No, it'd be finger something. It'd definitely be a finger buffet if you go to a swingers club. So is everybody set for Crimbo? We should by now have got everything bought. Apart from our food shop, which we're about to go and do in a day or two. Unless this goes out 2 days before Christmas, and actually 2 days is Christmas Day, in which case we're probably not going to have any food for Christmas.
No, we've been so unorganised this year.
Whatever happened again? It's your lot's fault, I swear down. In the past, all of our days like work and general lives. Now we've got videos to think about. So there's literally no time to go Christmas shopping.
No. Yeah, we did go with my dad and my mum and Tia the other day. My dad
Nightmare.
literally will not stop rushing around, will he? You can't get nothing done with him. Absolutely nothing. Honestly, from the moment we got there, he was like, can't me and you split off and leave everyone to do it, and we'll go and do our things, as in his things, not mine.
As in that's what Steve normally does with Aim, because he'll say, look, Imo, as he calls her, let's go to town. In the past, before Aim's mum moved in here, he'd say, like every couple of weeks, so, Aim, your mum needs like something, literally you could get it from our local shop. But Steve would come up with a reason to go to town, because up the town, there's pubs. He said, yeah, we've got to go to the town, Imo, and pick up so-and-so, like a roll of sellotape, something like that. Which you could get at our post office locals or a local shop.
I need some toothpaste.
It's stuff all over the shop you could buy it from, all places. But no, Steve had to go to town. And then it took out 7 hours to get a roll of sellotape and a tube of toothpaste. Like, yep, you know what them two bloody am, don't you?
This isn't a joke. This is honestly the truth. He's terrible for it, guys.
No, I like a drink, but I'm definitely only a social drink. I don't drink on my own. But I'm not that fussed about the pubs. Like prices of beer in pubs. I think Steve's like old school. His dad, like, you know, born in the 50s, weren't he? Like, pubs were a big thing, like in his family and stuff. Like, we had a pub literally next door to his house, and he found like, older people, older men, usually anyway, have like you know, like the little local pubs, traditional pubs.
Yeah. My dad, he's 66, I think. He still thinks he's 20.
But like, he can't stand bars and stuff, can he? You know, like, you know, wine bars isn't his cup of tea. It'd definitely be, you know, pubs, bars. Not in bars, sorry, definitely pub.
He absolutely loves them pubs with like the fireplaces, pictures of dogs on the bloody wall.
Dogs on the wall?
Yeah, dogs. Never seen that.
Uh-oh.
Like dogs playing snooker and
Alright,
in
okay.
pictures.
We went to a pub years ago. Me and Nan went away for a weekend. It's a very small village we went to stay in the area. I was like, let's go to this pub. We went to one pub and I was like, let's go to another pub. When we got there, we walked in and literally...
Everyone went.
There was like 12 people in there, and all 12 of them, including the man and his dog and the barman, all turned and stared and watched us walking. We walked right, because there's no way around it. You had to walk past everyone to get to the bar. So we walked past everyone, got to the bar. I was like, oh, there's like 2 seats in here. So we've got a seat each, but everyone's going to stare at us and watch every sip of drink we take. I don't think we should stay here because I feel uncool.
No, it wasn't something that I'd necessarily want to happen again.
We got up and walked out, didn't we?
That's what happens though, isn't it, with like local pubs?
Well, you can't blame them. I mean, they've probably never seen anyone who was younger than 20 odd, because we was like 21 at the time.
Well,
Oh. Well, 23, 24? I don't know.
it's only like when we lived here.
We've lived here about 8 years.
But that's the thing, isn't it, with like local people? Like, they're a bit funny with outside. It's like when we went to Wales, wasn't it? And we was walking down the street and these 3 women was looking at us like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, it wasn't like busy Wales, it wasn't like Cardiff, Swansea, that sort of places. It was...
This was like the local shop was like...
You know, Aberystwyth down the road, which is a big place in Wales, it was very busy. But
No, but the local shop was probably the size of this living room, wasn't it?
Oh, smaller.
Like a little hut.
It was half the size of this room, guys. I ain't kidding you on that one.
Very nice.
The fire burgers. Yours is packed with salad. Move it up that way. It's also off the edge of the tray.
Huge.
Or actually, makes it even bloody worse if people say, what the hell you're eating.
Oh, that's nice, those.
Oh, let's find somewhere for that. As long as that's not out of your way.
That's
There
fine.
you go. But talk about people watching you and stuff. I was watching this film before and it got me thinking like what we could talk about for a minute or two.
What's that?
This film you got one of those notes on there. There's a film called The Circle. I've seen it on the TV enough times, but I've never bothered to watch it with
Tom Hanks and Emma Watson.
Hermione, as I call her. I never remember her real name. And basically the party, what I saw when I was in and out of the room, where this will get Emma Watson's going to wear like a camera or something, isn't she? And it's like a bit like Big Brother. It's going to follow her everywhere. So all, people all around the world can watch her do everything from working to sleeping, whatever.
Yeah, everything. Except going to the toilet. That's it. That's exempt.
This is the sort of thing that's going to be a thing of the future, probably. But I wouldn't want to watch like Pete and Buddy Dave have a chat about fish and chips.
Well, you zone into who you want to zone into, but in my opinion, it's just a bit too much.
But YouTube, if you think that, is only like a step or two away from that, because literally, we went shopping yesterday and we filmed it. Me and Amy, that ain't that exciting. Literally, I wanted an hot dog, and that was the highlight of my shopping
And
trip.
he didn't get one.
No, I left it because my stomach was hurting. I was like, let's leave the hot dog, it's not a good idea. And we just sat down a bit, and we couldn't go to a pub or have anything to eat in the town, other than like Greg's or McDonald's or a hot dog.
I do think that's a part of your shopping experience, though, like going for a coffee, going for a cup of tea, drink whatever.
You have your spot, don't you? You love to go sit down.
Yeah, I have a specific place that I go.
You visit it 2 or 3 times a shopping trip.
I love it in there. Just to get a bottle of water and off we go. But it was just too much yesterday. I think you need a break in between shopping, especially Christmas shopping.
It was a bit of a mad rush, but we decided that would be the last time we go. But the point is, though, what the hell was I on about?
Like being watched. And
You're being watched. Our lives ain't that exciting. Like going shopping's not exciting, but people still click on the video and watch the video and comment on the video. So that what they're doing on there, on that film, isn't that far away from what we're doing now. And people on YouTube in general, like the bigger channels, Nick and all them, and other people who just vlog their lives. It's just about 5 steps away from what the future is. Having a camera stuck on you and watching people eat their sodding lunch.
Yeah.
Which, well, no, that's what you lot do. You watch us eat our food, so I'm not knocking you. But they're not doing it as a mukbang. This woman's literally just walking around, putting paper in a bin, and people watch it. It's like, okay. But then we got a mate who we watch on YouTube, I'm not going to give his name out. And he literally sits in his living room, he'll play his songs, he'll have a beer, he'll have a chat, he'll have a giggle, he'll have a cry. And people are addicted.
Even if they're cussing, they like watching him. What do you think?
They're nice.
Everyone.
I
Bit of a
had a
disaster.
coughing fit.
I'm okay now. Good to go.
But what is it with people? That's what I'm saying now. Like, so YouTube has a dislike button. We know that one more than most people. Because we have our favourite little group of buggers
Yeah.
who just love to hit that thumbs down. That's fine. But what is it with people that get like this? We got to watch somebody do like this is what we watch. And we are just like, we watch it for ages. And he might not do anything. He might just sitting there and making a bloody sausage sandwich, an egg sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, can you make a sausage and egg sandwich? Hey, let's sit and comment and watch and chat with him and whatever. And he's not just a YouTube friend, we've met him in real life. It's more Aim's friend, I've just met him one time.
But it's like Big Brother, and you do find it fascinating watching people's lives. Watching just people do the most mundane things. Oh, I'm going to walk over to the side of the room, and then I'm going to walk back. And then I'm going to make a drink.
You think like when it first started, Big Brother, do you remember? Not the first couple of seasons, after that.
Yeah.
When they started doing like the 24-hour thing.
Oh.
You could go over to like E4 or Channel 5. Well, let's get this lighting sorted for upstairs. By the way, guys, hit that thumbs up if you can and subscribe. Comment below. Check out our Instagram channel, other YouTube channel, and our Instagram. You're right today. You're going to cough again.
I'm okay. Just don't like speaking my mouth full.
Yeah. But
Big Brother.
Big Brother used to be, you could watch it any time of the day. There'd be no sound on during the day because
No, you just saw them sleeping 90% of the time. I think it was like, I think they could have it on like during the early hours of the morning.
They'd have it on through the night till like 6, 7 in the morning, and it'd just be everyone asleep. Or if you saw 2 people chatting, you wouldn't know what the hell they were saying because it was just the sound was blanked out in case they said like rude words or whatever. That's what people used to do now. And just sit there and he'd watch that Nasty Nick. I remember him being in it. There's a Cockney lad, Bubble. I think it's called Bubble. I'm just vaguely remembering. There's Nikki, that really annoying girl.
Who is she?
That's the one. Yeah, that And if you went on to have like semi-famous sort of Z-list celebrity status, what's his name? Not Sam. The one who had the not the stutter, the Tourette's. I forget his name now.
Pete.
Pete. He went on to like switch on some lights in some cities around the country or whatever.
Pete.
And a couple of, they were nice people to see.
Alison Hammond. The one on this morning.
Yeah.
She got a good career out of it.
Jay Goody. She went in there, but it was like, nobody knew of her. God rest her soul, but she went on to, very popular and famous. What I suppose I'm getting at though is people, we went from like the 50s and 60s, like the hippies, or the 60s, they were the hippies. The 70s was sort of like disco. Ooh, yeah. A bit of disco lights going
80s.
on. 80s was...
That was definitely disco.
Dirty dancing and whatnot. And a Saturday Night Fever, that was in the 70s, I think, Saturday Night Fever. And then the 90s is when it all started. Like, right, now let's stop going out on a weekend. We're just going to sit down on a Friday night and watch Pete eat his breakfast. And we get fascinated with it. There must be something in our brain that says it. It's a good idea.
Not me. See how much she knows me now. What is one of my most favourite programmes?
MasterChef.
Yeah. What is that, essentially? Watching people cook.
I know.
Like, if I said to you, do you want to watch Susan, 3 doors down, make her dinner every night? You wouldn't, would you?
No.
But I love watching people's, and I love it when they do the, not the skills test, not the invention test, but like their own one, like their one that they've done at home.
Sort of.
Yeah, because then that's like an insight into what they do at home, like cook at home.
But they've ruined it over the years. Like, there's just too many cooking. I mean, they say too many cooks in the kitchen spoil the broth. They have with the cooking programmes. I remember, but I didn't used to watch it. It was just like Lloyd Grossman.
Yeah.
And he used to do it on his own. He'd like look through a keyhole and see who's cooking something.
No, that was look through the keyhole.
Oh.
Who lives in a house like this?
I thought that was the programme, like the premise. I thought, we're going to look through a keyhole and see what John is cooking for his lunch. And you got to guess what he's cooking.
No.
I never watched it. I was busy.
It was
causing
Celebrity
trouble.
Homes. And the camera would go through the keyhole, essentially. Look round the house and then you'd sort of try and guess whose house it is.
Alright.
So, like, let's say it was Frank Bruno. He'd have, like, some boxing gloves and whatever, you know.
I got the idea. But is there like there's way too many cooking programmes? Like, do you really need Bake Off and then Bake Off, like, more Bake Off programmes? Do you really need MasterChef? What's MasterChef the Professionals?
Yes.
Well, you do, because you like it. I guess I understand that.
Do you really need football all the time? Do you really need the World Cup, then the Euros, then the Premier League, the Carling Cup, whatever it's called? Do you need all that?
I'm all for...
Look at him.
I'm all for the good cooking programmes. I'm where like you get decent cooks on there and stuff, and decent quality shows. But then I think sometimes you've got people like, right, so we've been down to Lidl, we're going to throw us pizza in oven like we have here, and we're going to put a few fries on.
oven?
Because that's where I'm from, that's how I talk. And we're going to film it, and we're going to stick it up. I'm actually talking about us two here, aren't I? Apart from we're on TV.
No, but some of the cooking programmes, okay, like when they're really average, are not great. But MasterChef is good. Like it's good to, you know what it is. It's easy watching. I'm not into watching dramas or anything like that because they stress me out. I get too obsessed. Like I want to watch the whole thing from start to finish in one day, and it stresses me out. Like waiting a week for the next one. So I'd rather just watch easy watching. I mean, EastEnders stresses me out sometimes.
I could never go back to the old days. You lot remember what I remember about here? Watching, you get a show on the TV, like Aim just said. You have to wait till next Thursday for the next episode.
Do you remember when it was like channel 1 to 5 or 1 to 4?
That's all we
Even
had, 1 to 4.
1 to 4, that was it.
But nowadays, you know, whether it's Netflix, Amazon Prime, Now TV, well, even on the BBC, you can go onto the iPlayer. If the new show comes on a Monday, you can watch the whole series by Tuesday because they'll release all the episodes. But some people do still like to wait a week at a time to watch the show.
I get that too.
Yeah, I
But-
couldn't be doing without I've got ketchup on my nice t-shirt.
Sorry guys, we had to nip off for a second. Anyway.
We did indeed.
But I think sometimes you don't want to watch dramas, and I think something like MasterChef, The Bake Off, it makes people feel comfortable. It's like a comfort programme.
I get that.
See, now that's a prime example. Football stresses you out. It's not kind of like, I'm going to sit back and relax. You're going to sit back and stress for 90 minutes. You are literally,
That is true. I
you
don't round up
are
with
setting yourself up for an hour
Stress.
and 30 minutes of pure agony. Why would you do that actively? Why would you actively go into something that like an enjoyable hobby that you know is going to stress you out?
I don't know. I've been brought up on it. It's just what I enjoy.
No, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not on about specifically football, but you knocking cooking programmes. At least it's easy watching.
No. I'm saying there's too many of them. Keep the good ones, get rid of the crap ones.
Oh, so you mean like keep the Premier League, get rid of the other thing, that other nonsense you watch?
Yeah, pretty much. But like as in, what's it called? So what was we starting from? The Big Brother and stuff like that. So you imagine, bloody hell, that's playing up.
I told you what to do, press the button.
So you got the Big Brother program,
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff. Imagine, well not imagine, it got that bad.
And then it was like Geordie Shore, wasn't it? Still people living in a house.
Yeah, but at one point they did one on a farm where somebody, they had one program, not to edit my words out there, you're going to still get the gist of what I just said here, where there was on a farm and somebody, I think it was Gemma Collins, I'm pretty sure it was, D-list celebrity Gemma Collins, she masturbated a pig. That sounds better than the word I
yeah,
just used.
only
To get on TV. Look at me. Yes, sir. Like in class. Sir, I don't mind doing it when I'm older. Well, Gemma, what do you want to be when you're older? I want to be a D-list celebrity. I'm going to make my millions from being on a crappy TV show called The Only Way is Essex. And I'm going to masturbate a pig.
You can't say that because there are people out there that watch that.
Would
And
I
they're really
masturbate a pig to be a celebrity? No, bloody would not. I'd do it for milk.
You said you wanted to be a farmer.
I did actually the other day.
You think that's the worst you'd have to do?
I mean, farmers don't masturbate pigs. You get
Do
somebody
you
in.
think they're not? Well,
You
what
get
about...
Dirty Dicky in the vet.
Oh,
I say, hey, Dirty Dicky, I've got another pig here for you, mate. You come on down. All right, Leigh, I'll be right on it, mate.
You know what I mean now.
What
What about them ones who have to put the hand up cows?
I know. You see it on the it's like 7:30. I think that should be on later on that programme. It's like vets in the country or something like it's called on ITV.
Country File or
Something like, no, it's not bloody country file, eh? But they follow a vet round. I've seen it. Not a vet.
Isn't it the Yorkshire Vet?
Yeah, like a vet person anyway.
There's one called the Yorkshire Vet anyway.
And they're about 7:30 like that. Yep, straight up the cow's backside. I'm a rummage around that. Mate, people are still eating the bloody dinner. This should be like 2, 3 in the morning.
Well, why would you watch it then? I
I'll
think it's
flick
good.
through.
Isn't it good though to have these people around that will look after, you know?
Of course it is. I love animals. I prefer animals to people. There was a bloke that I went to a show the other day called 12 Pups and Me, or 12 Puppies and Me. And there was a preview of next week's episode at the end of the one I caught the other day. And I don't get, like, I'll tell you what happened, okay? Imo was in the preview. So, you're right, Imo. Imo ain't eating, guys, because she's unwell now. But we'll move on from that. We'll talk about it another day.
I'm okay.
Yeah, but you haven't eaten in about 10 minutes, so
Hold it in.
I think I just burped and you might caught the end of it.
And he
Sorry.
went backwards because he stopped it coming out on camera, guys. Yeah, just to let you know, guys, I finished here simply because I forgot, let's say, I have a problem with butter. Thus,
Putting 2 blocks of butter in.
making a butter sauce.
Yeah.
Which is, don't get me wrong, fantastic, onions, all that jazz. But I do have an issue with butter. I don't actually have butter, do I? In things?
Never. So,
And
I couldn't understand why you'd met that.
yeah, well, I kind of forgot, didn't I? And now it's made me extremely poorly. To the point where I'm actually doubling in pain on my side of my stomach.
Yeah, so you lot should hit that thumbs up even more now, because Amy's putting herself through pain for you lot. Send us your donations for Amy's surgery as well. Oh, we're joking. Yeah, so this 12 pups of milk, I'm going to wrap this up with a bit of pizza in it, guys. They preview next
So
week's episode.
gorgeous.
They got like a French bulldog puppy, I think this lad did.
Oh,
I think it was a French bulldog. It was only saw it. Yeah, it was, because it's very lazy, but like our Doris.
oh, she won't get up.
You go and
Do
take
you
her for a
know-
walk.
Let's say, for instance, like, we've got to switch the dogs out because Barney is in here now asleep over there. And they go in there with my mum. And so we switch it. Come on now, switch it up. And Doris will not get up. She's like, come on, door, let's go. And she go, look at you, like,
You take her for a walk. She sits down.
sits down.
She won't walk. I have to pick her up and carry the little shit. Oh, forget.
You went, she.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
swear.
put the T on the end, so you're all right.
Yeah.
But you said cheap.
The little sheep, yeah, that's the one.
She sounds like a blooming horse, doesn't it?
No, it's just small there.
No, that's a pig, isn't it, actually, not an horse.
But this lad, he's got a French bulldog. He's on next week. He's like, she's so lazy. How can I even get my exercise done when I've got a lazy dog? Basically, like, I want to be able to walk the dog and go running with the dog. That's fair
That's
enough.
not really the sort of dog you'd run with, though, is
Not
it? 'Cause
really a Frenchie now.
they've got little legs. They ain't going to go as fast as a human being.
I think he basically said her laziness, his new French bulldog's laziness, demotivated him because he's a bit of a fitness lad. You could tell that. But bear in mind, you got the camera crew around. Say we had a camera crew here to record us and our new puppy. I'm not an exercise person. In the past, I've done a bit of exercise, but probably not about 6 months. Literally, I walk around. That's about the only exercise I get. And imagine me saying, "Hang on, Bill and Ted." Like the cameramen.
On their excellent adventure.
Yeah, Bill and Ted, I know you've just had an excellent adventure. We've got to record me with my puppy. How about, I've seen something else. It was on like, Come Dine Me, I think. And like the woman's like, I know it would be a good idea. And like, can you imagine just like they said behind the scenes? Why don't you film me whilst I'm in the bath? What's that going to do, Come Down Me, love? You can film me. Like, I'll be clothes on underneath the water, but it'll look really like sensual, and it'll look like I'm not burning the chicken in the oven downstairs.
They're sort of sitting there with a glass of fizz.
Sharon is getting ready for guests to arrive tonight. She's sitting in the bath with her leg up in the air. Sharon, get that bloody dinner on the go. Your husband ain't meant to be cooking your food.
It is a very strange one. I have seen that, and they're like, ding, 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 ding. And then they're like, hi, yeah.
I'm just having a bath with the cameramen in here. My husband don't mind. I've got blokes in the bathroom with me. But this lad must have said to him, look, I know what would be a good idea for your video, your show. Now, what's that, Declan? It'd be a good idea if I get my little PE shorts on, my little vest, and get in my garden and start doing some push-ups. You could film, you're here for filming the dog, but how about I show off my pecs and my arms? And that's the preview clip of next week's episode. This bloke exercise in the garden. I don't know if it's 12 pups and me or show us your bits. Because he had really short shorts on. And you could see everything.
What was the puppy like?
The puppy was beautiful. The puppy was just like looking like, what the hell are you doing, you tool? It's like, you like a prized prat. They're here to see me. You're trying to take a gloss off me. Pack it in. He's like, yeah, so the dog's like demotivated me in my exercise plan.
I love Frenchies when I love them all the time, but when they're puppies, they are so beautiful.
When we got ours, we went along to see them, obviously, at the house where the breeder was. There's so many. There was about 7. Yeah, it was literally 7.
So beautiful.
Like, how the hell do you pick out of these?
Oh, and I think there was like loads of girl ones, but there's a boy one called Gus, and he was just so chunky.
Thankfully, when we went, there was only 1 being reserved, so we had the option of about 5 or 6.
Yeah.
I think 2 had been reserved, and there was 5 unreserved. And Doris weren't meant to come to us. We were just having Elsie. That was like a lot of money. And they got in touch, said, look, we think you're a lovely couple. We think you're going to have a really good family. And we already had dogs ourselves. They've been to meet our dogs and stuff, doing checks on us.
Yeah, there was really efficient.
Really fair and whatnot. And they said, we've got another one here. We can't find her a home. She's getting towards the 8-week mark where we want to rehome her, which is best for her and for us. Would you like to have a reduced price? Like, hell yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Actually, I had to convince you, Anne, because of how much money on top it was. But once you met her, that was it.
I ain't going to go into that.
Imagine just having Elsie on her own, because Elsie does your head in.
Elsie's a little bit naughty.
She's my dog, whereas Doris is Aim's dog. So Doris gets preferential treatment.
It's actually like our personalities, isn't it?
Yeah, Doris is moody and arsey.
No.
Like Aim. Elsie's fun and wants to have a laugh, like me.
Causes trouble.
Yeah. Right, we're going to go, because Aim's unwell here. Really unwell.
Really, I am. Honestly, guys, this has done me in.
You saw at the beginning, she was quite alive and kicking. Now,
I'm sitting here, I'm like wriggling in pain.
I can see, I was just dragging it on a bit to get some more time on the video. So I'm going to finish this off in a minute, guys, and we'll...
You can carry on if you want to.
I said that 10 minutes ago, so you could go and sort yourself out.
And then I forgot as well, guys, you know I've got a problem with butter. Look how much cheese he's put extra on the pizza, and then there's oil in the cheese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
You're laughing, imagine when you was bad if I laughed at you.
Oh, I felt terrible. I thought I should get angry with you. Come on. Oh.
Because at least you're going to have to take this away, guys, for a change.
I'll take it away and switch some out. Go.
Go, let's see if he remembers.
I never listen to the Go Home beats.
Come on.
Literally, I never listen, guys. When I start to what should we do for supper? Okay. Guys, thank you for watching. Take it away, Amo. That's what I normally say. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe.
No, come on.
Remember to subscribe, comment, like.
Remember to be kind, remember to be nice, comment, share, like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I will not be participating again in anything to do with butter.
Or any future videos, because she won't make it through the night. And it'll just be me. I'll have to get our Tia in. Tia will sit here and she'll eat anything I put in front of her, so Tia's good to go.
Yeah, I've even gone as white as a sheep.
You have a bit, Aim. This should definitely get us a few views.
Sorry about this, guys.
Right, guys, thank you for watching.
Love you lots, bye.
Bye.